we have Larry Bird come into our first camp, and I'm looking at Larry Bird like, he's just a white guy, coming out to play. So I was guarding him, and he's about 15 feet away, and bam, here comes one jump shot. I better step up a little bit. Bam. By the time I get through guarding him, he's out about 25 feet, still raining down jump shots. And I'm thinking all of a sudden, damn, this white guy can play.
Larry Bird scored 60 points. Look at the Boston players mob him. It is the greatest shooting exhibition I've ever seen in my life.
This was the smartest guy in the world of basketball.
Bird with the pass through the legs of Sigma.
The essence of Larry Bird, in one word, is toughness.
How many times does he drive that spike through your heart with shots like this?
He was just a phenomenal teammate who could do anything and everything by himself, but always in the framework of the team.
Bird goes baseline, throws it up, and Larry Bird did it again! He did it again!
You look at people like MacArthur, who the war happens, and General Patton, there's a war for them to shine in. Larry was born to play basketball.
Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ, lays it in. What a play by Bird. Bird stole the inbounding pass. Oh my, this place is going crazy.
Larry Bird said that there would be another Larry Bird one day. And Larry, there will never, ever, ever be another Larry Bird.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Rick Kamla. As Larry Bird turns 50, we thought it was only fitting to come to Boston to honor the legend. So for the next hour, we are bringing you a collection of plays, anecdotes, and memories as we count down the top 50 moments of Larry's career with the Celtics. Bird left Boston in 1992 after 13 years of glory. But when he arrived here in 1979, Red Auerbach Celtics were down and out and looking for a savior.
Everything's starting to fall into place. I hope you all realize this. We got Larry, one or two little moves, and we're ready to go.
First game, I just remember so vividly that they announced Larry Bird's name, and somebody from one of the top tiers threw out a dove.
All of a sudden, the bird just flew across the garden. Because, oh my gosh, how ironic is that? There's a symbol there.
Henderson broken up. There's Bird again. Larry Bird with a steal. Henderson back to Bird. Beautiful. Look at this. Bird, little fake down the lane. Oh, Larry Bird!
It was as if I was a college student who had signed up for the big art class, and in came the new professor, Michelangelo.
Although he's still going for those fakes. Bird! Saved that one, guy.
How did he make that?
Their advantage. Bird on the drive. Slapped away by Vincent. Bird gets it back. Saves it. Nice pass to Maxwell. What a play.
He didn't have to be blazing fast, and he didn't have to jump over the roof to get his point across.
Robinson the board. The Bullets can take the lead. Bird the steal. Takes it himself for two. What a play by Bird.
That never gave up on any play. And not to mention all that hustle made up for just how slow he was.
Hale charged for it. He goes down. Larry Bird dives for a loose ball and gets it to McHale.
He had to dive, he dove. He had to crash, he crashed. But one thing I think that separated him in our minds as we watched this develop was his passing. It was just extraordinary.
Quick up now to Bird on the left side. Bird goes behind the back, down the lane, dumps it over the shoulder to Perry, six-footer, good! Oh.
The one that first got people's real attention was the backward tip of the long offensive rebound in the All-Star game.
Bird comes out on the move. Dishes to Malone. Malone comes up, stayed with it, Sigma with a hand. Tapped it back to Gervin. I don't believe he saw George Gervin.
No-look passes, the passes that he threw the ball there and there wasn't anybody there, but all of a sudden there was somebody there.
Oh, Bird to Maxwell. Oh, we got to see that one again.
When I first got to Boston, I called my friends back home and I said, hey, you gotta see this Bird guy. He's like phenomenal.
They clear aside for Larry. Bird. Great pass. McHale for two.
By hitting with passes that I've never seen people throw before.
Won't go. Bird the rebound. Over his head to McHale.
What a play by Bird. I saw him get a rebound and make a pass, and I go, oh my God, that's unbelievable.
Kellogg shoots and is short with it and hard, and the rebound to Bird. Look at that pass.
Oh, what a show.
Great play.
Oh, what a show. Forget about it.
He would just flick it or tap it or bounce it to a teammate without even catching it.
Danny's left open, looking for three. Bounce, Bird. Nice tip to McHale.
What a play.
Long pass to Bird. Oh, what a pass to Parrish.
At least 5,000 points that I got from Larry.
Celtics looking to just isolate Bird. Oh my goodness. How did he do that?
Larry Bird is the greatest passing forward in the history of the NBA. There's no second place, there's no third place. It's just others receiving votes.
Bird with the pass through the legs of Sigma. Oh!
You got to have a lot of cojones to make a pass like that in the heat of the game.
I was getting ready to start a game and get up to the jump ball, and Larry said, you know, just out of the blue, he goes, go ahead, Kevin, tell Elvin Hayes what you told me. And I didn't tell him anything. And I said, well, go ahead and tell him. Like, you said you were going to kick his ass. And I'm like, oh, man. And Elvin Hayes is looking at me. Well, at that point, it was hard to say, no, I didn't say anything. I said, I guess so. But, you know, Larry just got so started up. Larry is a funny guy.
If you ask Larry's teammates, they'll tell you that he might have been slow of foot, but he had a quick wit and was not afraid to show it off. And for Celtic fans, reading about Larry's exploits in the Boston Herald had become a happy ritual. Part of the fun was that he would say almost anything, and then he'd always find a way to back it up.
The All-Star game is in Dallas, the first three-point contest, and he just starts looking at guys, doesn't say a word, and people are getting kind of nervous. And then he finally speaks and says, I'm just looking to see who's going to finish second.
Some pure trash talking and just general bravado. And the theatrics of it all was made for Larry.
And Larry would back up his boast by not only winning the contest, but blowing away the competition with a phenomenal shooting display.
That check's had my name on it for a week now, and I knew I was going to win this thing. I've been practicing, and my teammates said I wasn't going to win it, but I came back and lucked out, really.
Bird would luck out again the next year, but in 1988, it looked like his luck had finally run out.
Well, he certainly doesn't have that normal Bird rhythm going for him.
Come on, Dave.
Seconds remaining, has only 7, has to be 15. That's 8, make it 9, and 10, 11 as we're counting. 13. He's still got to drop one here quickly. 14. This is a tie for the money. Yo! Larry Bird at the buzzer.
He knew exactly what the score was. He knew that that ball was going to win the competition for him, and it's almost like he did it in dramatic fashion just to make it more fun.
He knew it when he let it go and was headed for the winner's circle.
He felt control, like a conductor, like a maestro.
Now they clear aside for Larry. Fakes it. Bird.
He passed it off the backboard to himself.
This guy was going to do one thing almost every night that really spun your head around, made you do like a Lyndon Blair. You just couldn't believe this was happening.
Harris. Bird to Vincent to Bird. Over the backboard!
He was playing chess and everybody else was playing checkers. He was 3 moves ahead of everybody else. And you never knew what he was going to do, but you knew it was going to be something special.
Bird steals it. You can see it coming, and look at the pass to McHale.
Isn't that beautiful?
He would do a head fake, or he would do this, and the guy would turn, and he would just fake the crap out of guys.
There's the play of the game, right there.
Larry used to come in the locker rooms. He'd be getting his ankles taped, and he'd say, you know, hey, ball boy, run in and go find the scoring record in this building. You know, he needed those kind of challenges.
Bird with the step. Talk about creativity.
One of the great fourth quarters in NBA playoff history, Game 7 against Detroit in 1987, Larry Bird suddenly, for no explicable reason, decided to bank in a left-hand 15-footer.
Larry Bird, I don't believe that, John.
Well. And I can tell you, talking about Magic Johnson, and that the Lakers were watching that game. This guy just about fell off the chair, you know, just laughing. And I asked him about it. It was just because. He was amusing himself in a playoff game.
Larry was a basketball genius who had a mask of a hick from French Lick out as his calling card. And if you believe that for 1 second, you were going to get beaten.
Larry Bird with a big steal as the Sixers are trying to call timeout. It is over. The Boston Celtics have won as Larry Bird comes up with the big play at the end. We're going on to the championship of the